Hi ladies, we are going to talk about contouring and blending. I was really intimidated by contouring and blending until I became a presenter with Younique, and y'all, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So I've already done my face, I've done my primer and my liquid touch foundation, so that is on ready to go. What I'm going to use right now is the concealer, and I actually like to put a little bit on my hand here because I'm going to work with it, just the tiniest little dab here. Kind of mix it, so literally you can see just a tiny little bit. And what we're gonna do is we want to highlight this part of our face here. And I knew this, but it's a really great reminder, is you want to do a triangle and not just like under your eye. And already you can already see how much this side of my face is brightening up, because you want to highlight this whole part of your face down into here and not just right here. So some of you use like those little blending buds. That's great to do here. I don't have any yet. It's on my wish list. Can you see my dog? Feet back there in the background. It's hilarious. All right. So again, just highlighting. Okay. Next, I'm going to highlight the bridge of your nose, and then up into your forehead. Now be careful that you don't go too high, especially if you don't have a very large forehead. They say the bigger your forehead, the higher up you go. So we're just going to highlight into here real quick. And we're going to blend all this in a minute, and so if you're like starting to look crazy, like, it's fine. I'm going to put some here, which there's a name for this part of your, got on my lip, face. There's some weird name, I can't remember. Somebody's going to know. And then on the end of my chin. Highlight that. All right. So that's our highlight. And again, don't worry too much about like if there's a really harsh line, because we're gonna be blending like crazy here in a minute. All right, so I actually love to contour with my beachfront bronzer. It's easy, I already have it, and no problem. So one of the things that's really important is the shape of your face. And so I have a very diamond shaped face. And so where I'm gonna, and this is like a general rule of thumb, but I want to make sure that I'm putting my bronzer or like contouring in the shadows of my face. So what would be down here, or I've heard people say like where you pucker, so like down in here. Basically, I do not want it up high on my cheekbone. I want it down here. So, and this is where it's going to start to look really crazy. You just have to stick with me. This is the part I think that intimidates people, because you look like a fool for a minute, but just stick with me. So, and you want to be careful like that you don't get too close to your mouth. You just kind of want to use almost the center of your eye as your rule of thumb here of where you go. So, blending it up here. Okay, we're going to the other side. Again, kind of middle of your eye. Don't get all crazy into your lip area. And again, don't worry if there's harsh lines right now. It's fine. Okay, so again with my shape, the shape of my face, I'm gonna do, like, I want to go into my hairline and kind of come down into the line that I've already created. So I've heard it called like a 3, or I don't know, I guess the direction you'll get, a 3 and an E. So the 3 down across and an E. So I'm just gonna come up here, just ever so lightly, and then down into what I've already done. Over here. And again, this is going to look harsh, but just stick with me. Okay. And then down into your jaw. Not a lot here, just down into this area. Okay. The other thing, and you, like, some people can do this, some people, I look funny now. That's okay. Some people want to do this, some people don't, and it's up to you. I know some ladies are just maybe potentially self-conscious about their nose. And so just a great little trick that I learned is, and again, I've got, what I have here is I've got my one of my brushes. You just want something that's got a pretty, nothing too flimsy, if you will. And so all I'm going to do here, see if I can do this. I have to grab my mirror, sorry. Is you're just going to start close to, like, again, the middle of your eye over, and you're going to draw down your nose line. You're going to make a little bit of a kind of down into here. Gotta get a little more. Come down. And again, if it's going to look a little crazy right now, it's okay. We're going to blend like it's our job here in a minute. So you're going to come down the other end of your nose and here. Okay, the other spot that'll help is right in here. So we're just going to add, I'm just adding not a ton, but just, again, where the shadows of your face are. That is where you want to contour. Okay, so can you already see how great this is going and how easy this is? Woo! All right. It is time to blend like it is your job. So this is my powder puff brush from Younique. I've had it for a very long time, 2-3 years, and I love it. So blend, ladies, like it's your job. You want to kind of tap, 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 tap for your nose. I mean, come on. How easy is that? And you don't look like a fool anymore. All right. So easy. All right. Here's one last thing I'm going to say. And again, like, I could throw on a little bit more mascara. I've got some on right now. Throw on a little more mascara. Throw on a little eyeshadow, a little lip gloss. Boom. Walk out the door. And like, can you see like how much more angle my face is? So great. The last thing I'm going to add, and again, this is purely preference, is I'm just going to throw on just a little bit of blush. Just because I like to have just a touch of color on the apples of my cheeks. And so I have sweet. So hey. So listen, ladies, if I can do this and I can contour my face, the girl from Colorado that just really, really, really started getting into makeup just not that long ago and contouring, y'all, if I can do it, you can do it. Don't be scared. Let me know if you got questions.